I've had a bit of a go at getting some of the micro engraving done on the inside piece, mostly because it's something I'm not going to be able to get to once the other part's assembled. They're not as detailed as I'd like to get, but because they're very, very small and they're going to be hidden by a lot of the other components, I'm not terribly worried about it. But now it's time to start putting these bits together and seeing if I can get that forward tip to start looking the way it should. I was able to collect the winding pieces that come off as you drill a hole through the pewter, and these pieces are what I'm going to be using as a welding medium to put the parts together. I can't really use a solder for this, so what I'm trying to do is use the same materials to fuse the metals back together. It's a little bit tricky. I'm using a stainless steel rod that's been flattened out. I'm heating it up and then using the thinner pewter to fuse back against the thicker elements. It's a tricky thing to do. You've got to be very delicate with it, but with a gentle touch and taking your time, it welds together quite well. I'm just heating up the tip of a rod in the flame, which is off screen, and then coming back to the job as it cools down. You can see the rod cools down quite quickly, and as it cools down, it just allows me to fuse the metals together and move them around slightly as they set. Looking pretty rough at the moment, but it's attached now, so it's in there fairly solidly. So it's just a matter of cleaning up those little weld points and then moving on to the next little one and the central core. As a thank you to my Patreon members and as an incentive to anybody who wants to become a Patreon member, I'm going to make available all the reference material I've used for this project, including the screen grabs and the size referencing that I've come up with, and it'll be made available on my Patreon page for any of the members who are interested. And more information will be made available for upcoming projects in the future as well. It was around about here that I decided that the using of the stainless steel rod idea was too slow and that I'd use my soldering iron. This was a terrible mistake as it overheated the piece and melted off the fin. So after a bit of colourful language that I didn't include in this video, I was able to actually repair it using the stainless steel rod technique, and the project was able to continue. So that's probably all the work I'm going to do on that piece for now. There's still a final cleanup and the detailing in the engraving to put on it. I'm going to move on now to the second stage element of the bullet to see if I can make up a piece that looks like it fits with that. And then I'll come back and do the final clean on the tip piece as a total cleanup on all the parts when they're ready to go together. So that's pretty much the update for this time, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. If you've been enjoying these videos, don't forget to like and share them. That helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date on the new videos coming out.